backbone,
Alright, hey
man.
guys, welcome
That's why
to
this
Gabe Tuah Podcast.
foundation of the fucking podcast is rotted.
The foundations of your fucking teeth are
I'm
rotting.
going to
You're gonna have to get surgery to correct it.
And it's gonna look
Oh,
beautiful.
I have the code by the way.
My teeth are gonna be fucking...
INRQSG.
Hmm?
Join. I gotta give
Give it to Bite as well.
Whatever, man.
Hello, Micro Pino.
True.
Cool.
And Air Urban.
Holy shit, this game is loud.
He says,
Oh
"Sorry."
wait, actually, it'll probably disconnect
won't
us if we
join.
don't start a game. If I remember, it
Kill
does
you.
that. So we should probably
I think
just
we
start
should
the game and
rejoin.
just sit there.
Alright.
Yeah, hopefully Bite doesn't get it. Is Bite joining
Please,
the
I
server? You have to get
need
Bite to join it.
this. Please, I need this.
My mom's kinda homeless.
Please, Bite.
Hey, yo, Gabe, why are you trying not to
Bite,
laugh, brother?
I need
That's
this.
I'm
disrespectful.
trying not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as fuck, bro.
Do you like my Hatsune Miku Among Us?
Dude, I
It's
fucking
just
love
blue.
Mesmerizer.
I can't believe you made Mesmerizer in Among Us. Lord.
Don't sing copyrighted music. It's gonna get us copyright
Oh,
strike.
shit, my bad.
This is bad, man. Good stop. And welcome to episode 2 of the Gabe Tuah Podcast. I'm your host, Gabe, with my co-host, Akash. Today we have guest Connell Calaboso.
You don't have to say
Connell,
that.
Connell
please.
Calaboso.
Okay.
Colin
All
Ryan
right.
Calaboso lives at. Hey guys.
And welcome to episode 2 of the Gabe Tuah Podcast. I'm your host, Gabe, with my co-host, Akash, with our guest, Connell Calinoso. Please,
Okay,
Connell,
sure, that's
tell us
close
about
enough.
yourself.
Hi, I'm the art director of the Gabe Tuah Podcast. I'm responsible for the editing, the video recording. I'm also responsible for the visuals, the outro, the intro,
Also the ideas that go
everything.
into the
It's all me.
podcast. It's all
me.
him. And
It's all me.
Yeah.
we have some questions.
Not the
I
thumbnail
actually
though.
have
We got
paid
that commission
premiums.
from somebody.
Yeah, we have some questions for you,
Yeah.
'cause, like, considering that you're like an artist and you've been one for a long time. I've been meaning to
Oh,
ask
shit.
you, when did you get started in art? Like, what was your first drawing ever?
My first.
What
Okay.
inspires you? What
Yeah,
inspires
what was your
you?
first drawing ever,
What
man?
inspires me?
What inspires you?
Honestly, it is just like animators overseas. I follow a lot of people there,
What
right?
a
Like
weeb.
Ida Biggest Yoda. He started with Hyun's dojo, and he's been like a pretty big spawn.
Those are a lot of
inspiration.
words I
Like
don't
Guzu.
fucking get. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, man. It's okay, dude.
Can you like say like some words that are like in English, please? Like,
Can we
why are you talking
kill
about
He is
Bite?
Japanese
Indonesian, after all.
cartoons? Like, no
Can
one
we
watches
kill
those.
Bite like right now?
No.
Okay, whatever.
All right, and we've been getting into art ourselves a little bit, you know. Like, I've been watching anime since I
We
was
is a
like,
very strong word.
yeah, me and Gabe have been getting into art. We've both been drawing. Editor Flash up
Yeah.
on screen right now. Our best works of art.
That's pretty good work of art, man. Oh my fucking god,
Thanks, man.
whatever.
I worked really hard on that one.
Yep.
I personally find inspiration from people like Christian Weston Chandler. He's a big inspiration.
I've
for
actually
me.
heard of that guy,
Shad
yeah.
Base.
Shadman.
Yeah.
I find inspiration from Shadman.
Dude,
Yeah,
I think
honestly,
Shadman's art
yeah.
is fucking ugly, man. That's just me.
It is not
Actually,
good for sure.
I really
Are you
don't like
better
it.
at drawing than Shadman? Is my question.
No, sadly, I'm not. It's kind of like a shame.
Dude, you gotta
Well,
lock in,
it's
man.
all about like doing what you love, you know? That's kind of the main
And
thing.
you know what I love?
You don't want to like push yourself.
I love child porn.
What do
That's
you
why I
love,
follow
man?
Shadman.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you just have to diversify.
I don't know if you want to be saying that, man. Like you could just say I like Shadman's porn. You don't
Oh
have to
my God, we
specify the.
lost.
I had to specify
I'm
the
just saying,
specific
had we
type.
killed Bit at that moment, we would have won.
I really don't think you need to. Okay.
I needed to specify it, man.
Whatever, man. What other artists? No other artists. Those are the only artists I like, actually.
You don't know anything about art and you're trying to become an artist, man. Like, you should have taken art history in high school.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Dude,
like,
I had two
those are the only
friends who
artists I
took
take
art
inspiration
history in
from.
high school, and every like time they came like from lunch, they just seemed like miserable. They're like, came to lunch after, they're just like,
Dude, art history is so fucking boring. Like,
it really
Yeah.
is.
it's incredibly boring. I don't know how anybody can sit through that. Like,
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of boring, but there's some interesting stuff there. Like I was thinking AP Euro for a while, and fucking we did a little bit of art history where we were talking about the fuck is that, dude? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, I
Anyway,
don't know, man.
continue what
Like
you're talking
I,
about.
I get that it's
Holy shit.
interesting to some
Oh,
degree, and it's like, oh, right? Like
yeah.
it's nice to know about these people and the stuff that they did, but like, man, I really don't care.
Well, I kind of liked
It's like
personally. I like looking at all the different like periods of art and then like reconnecting it to all the history. I don't remember most of it now, but like
I only like
thinking about
looking
all
at the
this, I like the
artworks. Yeah.
symbolism. I like the symbolism and connecting it to like the historical events of the time.
I
You know,
don't.
I always
That's the
found that
boring
That
part,
interesting.
sounds like
big
the
man.
boring part. I feel like the good part
That
is
is the
looking at the
boring part.
art.
I
That's
love
the good
looking at the
part.
art and understanding like the
That's the good
techniques that they
part.
use. No, that's the boring part, dude.
What are you
That
talking
part's
about?
boring as hell.
I agree with him, bro. Like literally looking at the art sounds like the only interesting part of art history. Like genuine. It's
Nah.
It
genuine.
is
It's
just
genuine.
watching like
Yeah,
the art
yeah, yeah.
evolve, like without like I don't need to care about the history part. I just want to see like how they started fucking doing it. Right?
But fucking like, don't you want to know that? I mean, why are you taking art history if you don't care about the history?
Because
It's
required.
yeah, it's like an elective.
Oh, it's required for you
It was
guys?
Yeah,
not
it's
required.
required.
It was not
Well, for
required.
me it is because I'm fucking going to animation.
I was
Oh,
talking about
right,
the high
right.
school one, not the college one.
Yeah, high school sounds like even worse, probably, honestly. Because
Yeah.
like in high school, there's probably actual assignments. In fucking college, it was just like
Hmm.
Control F a digital textbook, and then you call it a day.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Honestly, like digital notes, I don't know if they like fucked me or like made my life easier
I
because
think
I
they
would not have
definitely
taken
fucked
nearly
me.
as
I
many.
swear I would be a better student if I was like writing shit down still.
Yeah, actually, I feel like
But
that
like,
is
would
the
you really write shit down or would you just? I feel
No, if
like
I'm forced to,
if
I write
I
shit down.
was
Like I
if I
don't write
was
shit down.
forced to, I would fucking just not do any of it.
Okay,
Like
listen,
the
you have to
notes
go to
made it so that
school.
I did it at all. Like if I didn't, I'd just be like, we ball, and I just, sit in and just fucking like take my time. Not take my time. I would just like, sorry, that was uncomfortable.
What was uncomfortable?
Uh, fucking if I didn't have access to easy notes, I wouldn't be taking notes. That's what I'm trying to say. You
I
know,
went the
I
opposite
just
way.
fucking like I try to see if I could commit it to memory, which I probably wouldn't.
Every time like I like try to commit shit to memory, I just fail tremendously.
yeah.
I can commit shit to memory if I care about it. Half the classes
Oh,
that
so
I
the child
give a
porn.
shit about, fucking
Oh my
like,
god.
true.
Yeah. Like, it. I can commit stuff to memory if you just repeat it to me 10 million fucking times. Like.
Does that mean you're stupid? Then?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, I'm stupid as fuck, right? It was like Schofield's class where he's like, "Oh, take notes on this," and he like grades your fucking notes. But like, I never memorized any of that, no matter how detailed
Can we
my
get
notes were. I'd have
Schofield
to
on the
like
podcast?
rewrite it 10,000 times. Yeah,
Can't
we
we get
should get
Schofield on
Schofield
the
on. Yeah.
podcast? You should ask Kevin for his
Schofield
opinion
would
on Schofield.
unironically be such a good podcast guest because he has so many
he's a
good
big
stories.
yapper. He's a
He
huge
is a
yapper.
yapper. He would be an
Like
unironically
if you like talk about
amazing
like Trump,
podcast guest.
you will like lose half of the class. You like 20 minutes will be gone from that class.
Yeah, I know. Or if you just like bring up anything like with his family, right?
Yeah.
He will go on like a
Apparently,
30-minute story about
my
like his
my
family.
favorite story is that his mother was killed when he was like 4 years old.
Oh my
That's
god, yeah.
not a
That should not
story.
be a favorite story.
That's also not a real story. He couldn't fucking remember. He's 4 years old.
No, he just like says it's true. Like
No, he just says, yeah, his mom died when he was 4.
He's lying to you, man.
That's so true. Yeah. What the one story I remember was like the fucking slaughterhouse story. Because like he's like a very liberal man that grew up in like a super conservative like family.
yeah.
Right? And so he always just like talks shit about like his family tradition and shit. It's so funny because one of the traditions is that they take all the kids and cousins to like the slaughterhouse, like the farm, and then they just show the kids how they murder every single animal there. And
Why?
it just happened like every year for some reason, is what he said. I don't know why they did it, but they just showed every like child in the family how to like slaughter animals.
That's
Well,
kind of
it's
funny.
I can imagine why they do it. It's like a toughen up, real world kind of scenario. I mean, it seems like a bad idea.
This is real animal
Yeah.
death.
Total Gabe death.
Total Gabriel. Okay.
I can't believe that they would fucking show a kid that, I say, when at that same age I was watching ISIS beheading videos.
Wow, you're so edgy. Oh my god, I watched ISIS
Oh.
beheading videos when I was a
I'm
kid.
not
Like, can you
edgy, it
shut
was
up?
just the
Oh, I'm
time.
so edgy. Oh my god, ISIS
You're
beheadings.
being retarded right now.
Oh
You're
my
acting like
god,
you
I
didn't
watched
also
ISIS
do that.
beheadings. Oh my god, you're so cool, man. You're so cool. Like,
I
what
don't
happened
think
to
it's
just
cool.
being a
I
kid?
think it's
What
like
happened
it's
to just
wrong.
being a kid? Like,
I'm not
just
saying
watch
that I
like,
couldn't
why don't you
just
watch
be a
like
kid. I'm just
Smosh
saying that
on
was the
YouTube,
reality
man?
of
Like,
my
why are you watching
situation.
ISIS beheadings? Like, you're lame. You're lame for
I
that.
didn't want to be
You
watching
definitely
ISIS beheading
did. You looked
videos.
it up. You looked up the
It was
ISIS
just how it
beheadings.
was. No, I mean that's fucking like I'm sorry that you grew up in some fucking like
I'm sorry
I
my
don't know
parents
what
loved
kind of
me and didn't want me to
scenario
look up
that you were
ISIS
fucking
beheadings.
like
Like, my bad.
you
I'm
took that
sorry.
really quick. I just think you're being extremely gay right now.
Colin,
Like
whose
you
side
can't
are you on
act
for
like you don't
this?
know what
Whose
I'm
side are
talking
you on for
about.
this?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's pretty like you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know what
I
you're
think the
talking about, but I didn't look
vast
them up when I was
majority of
young. I
people
waited till I was like in
on
my
this
teens, man.
fucking listening
The vast
would understand what
majority.
I'm talking about.
No, I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree tremendously.
Nah, dude. You're just being a contrarian prick. This isn't content, man. You're lame. I'm
Dude.
sorry that you didn't have like these kinds of experiences where people will just show you shit online. If anything, it just means you didn't have a lot of people that were close to you at that age.
And you
Probably
know what,
made you
Gabe?
the
You
person
were
you are
short
today.
and
Just
balding at the age
antisocial.
of
Yo,
10.
speaking
You were short
of
and balding at
like
age
You
of
are
10.
people just
Indian
like
and stupid.
unhim-
You know what?
oh,
Fuck
okay.
you. Fuck you, man. You know what?
Whatever.
Connell, you are now
Get some
the
friends,
second
man.
member
Get
of
some
the Gabe
friends.
Tuah podcast. Fuck this
I
guy.
don't really want that.
Fuck. And we're back with the Connell Tuah
Welcome
podcast.
to the Connell Tuah
Connell's your
podcast.
host. Kosh is the co-host, and I'm your guest, Gabriel.
Good morning,
This
everybody.
used to be
Good
my
morning, everybody.
podcast, but Akash is being a little dumbass.
No, Gabe got kicked off for
You're
possession of 2
stupid.
terabytes. 2 terabytes minimum.
3 terabytes maximum. I make the little that I have count.
The little impression.
The little that I have.
By the way, they're not
Isn't
videos.
that
They're all
fucking,
images.
like,
They're all images. 4K.
Fucking, you're getting chased right now, man. He's behind you.
Well, I have a body to report.
He's gonna get you. I'm protecting him again. Oh my god.
Alright. Among Us's fall off needs to be studied.
It's not a fall off. It's just fucking. It was a trend, and then it just went to
Yeah,
a
I don't
normal
think
amount
there's-
of players.
yeah.
It's not a fall off. It's
It fell
just
off,
like
man.
it hit a peak.
You wanna play Fall
It
Guys? Do you think
declined,
Fall
but a
Guys
fall
fell
off
off? Do you think
is
Fall Guys
hard.
fell off?
Dude, I haven't. I
Fall
never played
Guys?
Fall Guys.
Yeah,
Fall
Fall
Guys
Guys.
definitely
Fall
fell
Guys
off.
is 100% falling off.
Oh my
Fall
god.
Guys fell off like crazy. It's because it fucking got picked up by Epic, and then they're like, "Oh, you have to use this launcher to play it," and everyone's like, "Nah."
The only reason Rocket League still has players is because the game is just really good. If it was like any other game on Epic Games, like nobody would be playing it, bro. It's so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Epic like fucking hemorrhaging?
I hope it
Money.
fucking dies. If it dies, I can get Rocket League on Steam again. I want Epic to fail so
I
bad,
feel-
but
I don't-
Fortnite's too big for it to fail. That's the problem.
Yeah, I fucking I don't want to be like a contrarian or anything. Like I feel so old talking about Fortnite. Like I just never played and I don't really want to play it.
I think I
But it
might have
seems
enjoyed
fun,
like
you know?
Fortnite back when it was like big and like if I was playing with friends, but I didn't have a computer that
Yeah,
was good.
I feel like I would be a Fortnite glazer if I started playing when it first started and I
Definitely,
was.
that's why I'm such a Minecraft glazer. That's why I'm such a Minecraft glazer. If I was like at 5 years younger, I'd be a Fortnite glazer, right?
Yeah.
And Connell was like an old ass man.
I don't know why
so
I was
he's
being such a
Roblox.
I
redditor
am
when
so
the fucking
fucking-
Fortnite first came out. I was like, ew, Fortnite.
I
Play some
wanted to
real
try it, but my
games like
laptop was like
Minecraft.
2 gig dog
Yeah,
shit.
I also want to play, but I couldn't fucking run it. I remember Max was like, "Dude, you should play Fortnite with me" when we were in like fucking high school, but I was on the shitty fucking laptop.
Yeah.
And so when I tried playing with him, I was like put in the fucking lobby with his elo, and he actually like tried at the game. I was just like, oh no. I was
Actually
running the
pretty
game at like
incredible,
20
but-
fucking
That's like
FPS.
what happened
I
to
just
me,
been
like
building
literally
skyscrapers.
when Valorant came out, except I built a PC like 2 months later, right? But like when Valorant came out, my PC was omega giga dog shit, right? I ran it at like 20 FPS, like 30 FPS, right?
Mhm.
And it was just like, we were playing and shit was not happening. It was so
Mm.
funny.
Oh
But then
my
I built a
God.
PC and I got into Valorant, I think it's just because it was like new at the time, kinda new. Right?
Mhm.
I definitely wouldn't be playing it if I got into it like a year later. I think I'd be like treating it like League of Legends. Like fuck that shit.
League
It's like
of
really hard to
Legends.
get into if you weren't there at like the start. I think Valorant's way
Yeah.
harder to get into. than
I
CS.
honestly get sensory
It
overload
feels
when I
like you
freaking play
want
Valorant.
like. Oh, you guys talking about Valorant? I thought we were talking about Fortnite
We're
still.
talking about Valorant. We're definitely talking about
I don't
Valorant.
know shit about Valorant. Valorant seems so goddamn boring.
It's not boring, but the problem is like you have no clue what's going on if you're watching it, right? You're like, oh my god, okay, they're gonna take the site. Oh,
It's
there's a
not that
harbor. Oh,
crazy
there's
to
a bunch
get.
of. Trust me, it's just
I'm
a
sure
lot
it
of
feels
bullshit.
cool to play.
It
Just
it
fucking
doesn't.
like.
It's just it's.
It
alright.
really doesn't.
It's all right. What happened to him?
I have no idea. Yeah, but half of my enjoyment comes from like watching everybody get mad about their elo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I kind of care on my main, but like when I'm playing with like friends, it's kind of fun. Like playing with like the shitters. Like we have like tiers of our friends, right? In Valorant, right? We have the shitters. We have the midders, which is probably just Diego. Honestly, I think to get out of the shitters, you have to get to gold, and nobody other than him is like in gold. Like everybody's
This
still
really
in
is the
bronze,
Connell Tua
bronze.
podcast. You guys have been talking about like your high school and friends. I don't know who any of these fucking people
Okay, talk
are.
about
I
your
don't
high
play
school friends
Valorant.
then. Talk about your high school
I
friends.
don't. I wouldn't do that because you guys don't know those people.
Then
So
talk about
obviously
them.
I
Talk
would-
about them. Talk about them, man.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because we need content. This is a podcast, man. We need it for the viewers, for the listeners. You got to give them something that they can relate to, not some like weird bullshit about like how you got touched by your high school teacher. We got to give them
I
something
feel
that
like
they
that might
want.
be relatable among.
That might be
quite a bit
relatable.
of
Apparently,
people.
some like teacher at Lake Mary, by the way. Apparently, he got like arrested for having
Yeah,
sex
there
with-
were multiple like teachers arrested like in Florida that you know exactly
Hmm.
what they done, man.
I got the
They don't
Google
touch the
noisemaker,
alligator.
but I have my game like so incredibly muted that it won't matter.
That's fucked up, man.
They don't touch the alligator.
What do you mean by that? Anyway, back to
They don't touch
Gabe,
the
have you ever played
alligator.
any CS:GO like at all ever?
I played a little bit like of CS:GO, fucking with like some friends one time a while ago.
You know the person who bought me
Like,
CS:GO.
probably back in high
The person who
school.
bought me CS:GO is a rapist. You know that?
That's crazy. No, that's probably relatable. I don't think any good people play that game.
That's what I'm saying. And also, like,
I think
literally
it
every
fills you with
person
hate.
in his friend group, like, got like backbanned from playing CS:GO. And they're always like, "Dude, I didn't hack." Like Sanjay was one of them, right? Like all those people were like, "Dude, I didn't hack." Like, I swear I still have like, there's a era of my Steam account where half of my friends were just CS:GO alts, but I barely even played. It's kind of funny.
I never had the patience for the game. People would just get like super salty in it, and I'd find it funny.
I think
and then
people
I'd
getting
just,
angry at
like, kick
games is
around.
funny. People getting angry at games is really funny, and that's why Connell trolls so
Yeah.
much. Like unironically, like the more of a reaction you give him, the more he's gonna do it.
It's just so much fucking funnier.
Yeah.
That's exactly the reason.
But Connell
why I
actually
play
like
games.
plays CS, which is surprising to me. He actually plays the game. Valorant, he
It's
doesn't
because
care.
there's
at all.
no elo,
There's
so like no
elo
one
at
gets
all.
mad.
People kind of get mad. People used to get mad, but now it's kind of a shitter game,
I'm
right?
talking about like the people we play with, right? Like Ryan will just play and then he just gets mad because he runs it down and then doesn't get any kills. Right? Like he won't get mad
Mm.
about me throwing.
God.
Right? Alp, Evan, Gabe, they all get angry at me for throwing. Not this Gabe, by the way. This Gabe does not
This
play.
game does not play shooters, and if he did, he'd be really bad at it
I'm
because he has
sick.
bad
That's
reaction time.
fucked
And
up,
he's bald.
man. I don't think that
It's
has anything
crazy.
to do with it. I don't think that's correlated.
Aren't you like fat as fuck though?
Yeah, I weigh.
Yeah.
how
Can
many-
you
how
draw?
many
Can you
pounds
draw the Teto that is Akash like 3 times larger?
This episode. Oh my god. What are you gonna draw for yourself in today's thumbnail, by the way? I mean, what am I gonna draw for you? Because I'm doing the thumbnail. What should I do?
Oh, you're doing the thumbnail? I can.
Can you
You have
draw
Photoshop?
Teto holding her big
I don't have
jelly like
Photoshop.
belly?
You don't? Oh shit. Do you know if Paint.net can open Photoshop? Because if you want, I can give you the layers and then you can. Because like I thought the whole gag behind the thumbnail was that I was gonna like put someone like in the position behind you two, and it's like you can barely make them out.
No, I thought the gag was like it was just gonna be. I think the gag should be I draw them like really badly. Like I'm gonna draw your shitty ass Mark Sands profile picture, and like right between them, it's gonna look terrible.
Yeah, I can give you that. If you
you have
want
to-
the layers, I can
but
do
I'm
that.
gonna
But
be
if you
real.
want, you can also just draw directly over the
You're gonna
image,
have to
which will
change
look
the
even
number.
worse.
You're gonna have to change the number.
Yeah, I can do that.
The rest of it can be like me. Unless Gabe wants to
Okay.
do it. Gabe, do you want to do it?
Yeah, I could do it. I could do it.
Oh man, episode 2 is gonna be so good.
When are we recording?
When are we recording?
I don't know, man. But yeah, the hurricane.
Y'all
hit
ever
us.
played D&D?
Dude, you just cut off our guest. Like, he wants to talk about something, and you just cut him the fuck
Whatever,
off.
it's boring.
Fucked up, man.
Fucking
Oh, I'm
boring.
sorry. Man.
Oh,
we can
fucking
talk about
hurricane.
D&D
What else is
instead,
new?
man. We
Jesus
can talk about
fucking
D&D.
Christ.
Jack keeps
instead.
playing
Yeah, let's talk
D&D.
about D&D. Let's talk about
Yeah,
something
I
that's
hate
relatable. Let's
D&D.
not talk
I
about
don't
some
think it's that
fucking
fun,
like
man.
freak of nature phenomena. You haven't played the damn game. Of course you don't think it's fun.
I have. I played it with like a different
live in
group of
fucking
friends. Maybe it's just because they
Gatorland.
weren't that funny, man. Maybe it's just because they're not as funny as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like
Yeah,
playing
something of a
fate worse than
generational
death is
bond.
playing D&D with a group of friends who just aren't funny. Like, that just sounds
I
so...
think
Yeah,
the
that's
problem was they
pretty
took
bad.
it like super seriously. Right, like it was a
It's not
serious
that
campaign.
bad.
I think taking it
It's not
seriously
bad.
could be
I don't like it,
fine,
though.
but like, you need like this dumb shit to happen. Isn't that the entire point of the fucking game? Like, dumb
That's the
shit's
entire point of the game if you're a fucking like degenerate retard that has like no dopamine sensitivity anymore.
I'm sorry you
after
play
years of
boring
abusing
games, man.
TikTok
Like, what
and
do you play? You
Instagram.
play Nike?
Yeah,
You
I'm
play
sorry that I
Nike?
like to fucking like
You
read
spend
and
money
shit,
on
dude.
gacha games? I don't respect your
Lou's
opinion.
fucking
You
bite
spend
just
money.
disappeared in front of me. This shit sucks. Oh my god, this shit fucking blows, dude. This seems terrible.
Oh my
This
god.
fucking sucks, dude.
This might be the
He's
best
gone,
background knowledge
whatever.
we've ever gotten. Whatever, go my bite
Uh,
size.
Why are you venting? This shit blows.
Oh my god, this game
Oh,
was
man.
so peak when it
Oh
came
my
out.
god, he fucking killed me.
Colin, did I ever play Among Us with you when
I'm
this
gonna
game was like
protect
in
him.
its prime?
I think so. We've played it like a couple of times.
Like, we definitely like played it after.
Remember
but
when
in its
AOC
prime, like,
fucking played Among Us with
my
Corpse
group was
Husband
the
and
meta
fucking
machine
Jaden
group,
animations or
and
whatever?
it was either like too cancer or like too boring. Like, there was no middle because like half of my group was like my friends that were like more normal, right? Like, and then the other half was like the group with like Patrick and Oliver because we couldn't get 10 people without them. Like Kevin, Evan, David, like that group, and it was like 2 giga cancer. Like I swear every single game you could not go without like Oliver killing someone and blaming on Summer on Allah, and then Summer getting voted out. Like you could
That
not go
was
without that.
yeah. I remember I tried to join you guys one time, and then Summer would just like not be able to play, and I'm like,
I
this
felt
doesn't
so
seem
bad.
right to me.
Like there was times where Summer just genuinely got off for the night, and like we had to like call him on his phone repeatedly to get him back. It was like, fuck Oliver, man. Oh my god. Like you get Kevin's hatred for him, right? You get it, don't you?
Yeah, my favorite part was when I killed him in front of like 6 people. And
Yeah,
everyone
and I
kept
just walked
walking.
by it too. And he's like, he unmuted to
Is
like
there a
complain about it.
conspiracy? He's like, is there a conspiracy, guys? I'm like,
You just
man, you do this to Summer like every fucking time. Like, you can't complain about the gag being done on you, man. Like,
I know. What a prick, bro. Anyway, he's playing Street Fighter now, Kyle. You play
That's
Street
so
Fighter
funny.
against him?
we should play Street Fighter against
I'd rather play against Patrick. He's actually nice.
him. I love Patrick.
Patrick doesn't like Kevin because Kevin calls him the N-word.
I probably shouldn't do that.
You know what? Whatever, man. It's fine.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, if he doesn't like it, then like, I feel like there's
Kevin
a
when he
bit of
gets
a problem
drunk.
there.
Kevin when he gets drunk and calls him the N-word.
Oh my god.
Oh
I think you should probably cut that part out just in case it comes back to Kevin somehow.
no. Yeah. You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. No, you think anybody's ever gonna watch the like 30 minutes into the Gabe Tuah
They
podcast?
better
episode two?
not. All you guys have talked
People
about
do,
is
man.
you've gossiped about your high school shit like girls for the past like 10 minutes. I don't know how to contribute to this
Okay,
conversation.
contribute.
It
Start
really
contributing.
feels
What do you
like-
want to talk about, man? What do
There's
you...
nothing I can contribute. Oh, Oliver, that jackass. Screw him. I hated when he played Among Us with us and he just like killed.
Well,
that
this is
summer
about
guy.
Connell. This isn't about you.
Crazy.
We're talking about
Hey,
Connell.
chat, can everyone please like leave your favorite Oliver moment in the comments below? Everyone leave your favorite Oliver and Summer moments in the comments below. This is all very relatable. This is good content, guys. Keep going.
It is good
This is
content.
I should have something prepared, man.
Watching. Watching Pedro become me.
Did you have nothing prepared for this podcast, dude? The reason we have to do this is
Yeah, it's
Oh
because
my
you're not
God.
bringing anything up. You're being boring, man.
You guys have
You're
just
talking
been
about
talking.
D&D
I'm
because
waiting for
D&D
my
fucking
turn.
sucks.
Oh,
I'm
I'm sorry. D&D is so boring.
You spend money
Not
on
like
gotcha games. You
Oliver
spend money
playing
on gotcha
Among
games. You
Us.
spend money on gotcha games.
Oh my God, yeah, and you're
You spend real
fat.
life
You're a
money
fat
on.
fucking Indian.
You spend real
You're a
life
fat
money
Indian.
on gotcha games.
Oh my God, yeah, and I can afford it. And I can afford it.
Yeah, you know why you can afford it? It's because you
I can
like
spend my
donate
money
your
how
fucking
the
hair.
fuck
You
I
donate your
want.
hair that's falling out to the fucking children with cancer. That's why
What
you
the
can
fuck
afford
are
it.
you talking about?
That's why you
What
can
are you
afford it.
even fucking talking about?
You sell
Holy
wigs because
shit,
all of
dude.
your hair is falling out at all
This is
times. You have
insane. This
leukemia.
isn't
You have
content. You're
leukemia.
not doing content right now. Oh wow, bringing in people with cancer into this to fight your fights. That's fucked up, man.
Do you have cancer or
They
do
have
you
it hard
donate to people
enough.
with cancer? Which one is it?
I
Are
try
you
to
the
donate. I
strongest
try to
because you're
do.
Gabe?
I try to do it
Or
right.
are you Gabe because you're the strongest?
I'm the baldest because I am Gabe, not Gabe because I'm the baldest.
Yeah, I get it.
Can we
Man.
talk about something interesting now, please?
What's interesting, man? I was gonna bring up the hurricane, but
Yeah, you know what? Let's bring up the hurricane. Let's bring up the hurricane, man.
Oh my God, I still cannot contribute to this conversation.
Okay, then bring up the earthquake, man. Bring up the earthquake.
Yeah, bring up an earthquake.
Oh
man.
my
I haven't
God.
done an earthquake. With you.
Fucking,
You told
I
me
mean,
to
there were
bring
the
up
fires,
The
the
fires.
California fires.
My brother has
Yeah,
been
I had to move out of my
fires.
room for 3 months. We had to move out of our house. Our house almost
When
burned
was
down.
this?
The
When
fires
was
got up
this?
to our driveway. It was a fucking, I want to say like 5 years ago-ish.
And like,
I lived
was
at
your
a
house
hotel. Our
still
insurance
there?
covered it.
Was your house still there?
Our
when you
house
got
was
back?
fine. It burnt our driveway, but didn't get into our house or anything. But it almost did.
That's
We
crazy.
had to
Why
come
didn't you
What's
just,
back
like it stopped it?
fucking, we spent some time to clear the brush around our house.
That's reasonable.
And then
Did you like
fucking,
water it down? Like, do you like
that's what
hose
we
the
prayed.
driveway down?
No, we didn't end up doing that. It wouldn't have mattered. Fucking like we weren't gonna stay there until the fire got there because it's hot as fuck out.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
feel
if
like it
we
would have
left
dried
and
out the
hosed it
water.
down, it would have dried out in like 20
I
minutes.
still don't even get what starts the fucking fires. Like,
Retards.
Let's
Retards
see.
start the fires.
Dude, it's like
Yeah.
there was the like what is it like top 10 oldest tree in like Florida that's like near us. It's called like the Big Tree. It got burnt down by someone trying to like smoke meth near it.
That's peak.
And now you just have the
Oh
Big
my
Tree Park with
God.
no fucking big
Big
tree. Like
Apparently, there's this bit. Like, I watched like a Vsauce video, like short on this. Like, he talked about how there's this fuck ass tree, like in like I don't know some country, some state in the Pacific Northwest that like it's just in that area. Like the scientists are like, yeah, it's somewhere in here, but you can't do anything here, but it's somewhere in here. And it's the oldest tree like ever, right?
yeah, it's probably so no one like tries to fucking destroy it because you know there's gonna be one dude that's like, I gotta fucking destroy this tree.
1
Like,
year
no,
tree versus 1,000-year tree.
Dude, oh my
God.
god, we should do that. We should. I feel like it would be older than 1,000 years for sure.
It's like I don't know how old
Yeah.
it is.
It's
Dude,
probably
you don't
somewhere in,
understand
like
how old
500,000 or
1,000
some shit.
fucking-
Yeah,
There is no fucking way.
500 million.
There
Dude.
are-
It's probably
You know how
500 million.
long
trees.
1,000 years? I'd be surprised if it's over like 500 years.
I
wouldn't.
flash up on screen how long it's been alive for. This
It's
specific tree I'm talking about.
it's 1 trillion. It's 1 trillion.
1 trillion-year-old tree.
It's 1 trillion years.
It's like Fire
Please
Punch.
show
It's
a
like Fire
photo
Punch. It's the
of
tree
Akash's
to end the Fire
bare
Punch.
ass. Every time
Post a
that
picture
you
of
fucking
Jan's
ask
ass on
for like
screen.
a photo, please post a photo of Jan's ass on screen immediately.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god, man.
Now that brings up a very interesting point. Please post a photo of Jan's ass immediately with jiggle.
Oh my god. You know,
You also have his
Jan
nipple,
has once
man.
again sent
You can
me a
put his
friend
nipple up there
request.
too.
He has sent me a friend
Yeah.
request and rescinded it. almost
Invite him so
instantly.
we can have his ass on the podcast immediately.
My only method of
Look,
contact
he-
is like talking
just
to
think about
Danny
it.
and getting
If
him.
Dan
No, no,
does
no.
something insanely retarded later in life, this is an incredible bit of this is media. This is lost media.
Gabe, the problem with Jan
When
being on the
Jan
podcast
fucking
is
figures
that
out infinite
Akash-
energy, we need him on here.
No, what happens is Jan will send him a friend request and then unsend it before Akash can accept it. And then Akash tries to send one over, but Jan has friend requests off.
Yeah, my
So he
only
just
method of
literally can't
contact is
call
like
it.
asking Danny to like make him give it to me.
And
Like-
it's probably like a 50-50 of whether or not Danny and Jan are even added.
Like literally, there's like a
Bot-
five,
like,
there's like a
right? Like
10 like hate triangle
Uh.
between like Kevin, Danny, Jan, and like I swear every other time Kevin's like, yeah, Danny has blocked. But now they're in like a cool phase. They're okay with each other
Jan
now.
is such a fucking cryptid, dude. It's crazy.
Jan
I
has
love
like
that
Danny
guy.
blocked at all times. Like Kevin has Jan and Danny blocked. They all have Kevin blocked. Like Mark Easy just
Jan, if
hates
you're watching
everybody
this,
there.
please come on the podcast and defend yourself from the
Like
allegations.
Mark Easy hates everyone there, and then talks to like he's 25 years old talking to a 17-year-old. Like I don't even know what's going on there.
Man, that's not even that crazy an age difference. When my parents were dating, my dad was 30 and my mom was 9.
That's cool, man.
That's crazy.
What's
Yeah.
the age gap between your parents? He doesn't want to talk about it, man. I didn't ask for their ages.
I think it was gonna be.
I don't know. I expected it to be like 10 years or something.
I should.
That's
Yeah,
usually
look
what
that
I
up.
notice between like parents.
Yeah, mine's like 4 or 5.
Wow. My parents' age gap is like
No!
10,
Who left?
My game fucking my internet has like
You
a ping spike.
crashed?
No, my game didn't
Was
crash.
Among Us 2
My
fucking...
internet
oh,
just
okay.
ping spiked.
dude. That's so funny.
Oh well. How long is the podcast?
We should have
been
had
going
Bit
for?
on as a guest.
It's been 30 minutes.
Uh,
Bit might
Is
be
it
a
always
guess.
gonna be
I feel
30
like
minutes?
he's
This is a
he either like
nightmare.
says a no immediately or he's like maybe. Like I don't know.
I feel like he says no immediately because when he does join, it's for shit like this. I'm surprised that he stayed. I would have left a while ago.
Left
You know,
what?
props to him. The Among Us game. I would have left. We haven't been
Are you
playing.
talking about Bite?
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Sorry,
Bite
Bite.
stayed there.
Bite,
He's not
my
in
bad.
call.
Yeah.
He's just like dicking around.
He's
in
not.
Among Us
He's
for-
just here.
Right now, I'm just staring at the
Does he
Among
even
Us screen.
understand like what we're doing?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
You know what?
No one told him?
No, he might be
No,
the
That's
goat.
so
I
for
would
that.
thought it
funny,
would be
dude.
funnier
Oh
if
my
he didn't.
God.
Yeah.
He might be the goat for that. I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny.
Uh,
We should have Bite on the
my
podcast.
hero.
Actually, you probably wouldn't be that.
Welcome
funny
back
with
to
that
the
guy.
Bite
You're-
to a
you're- You're not
podcast.
allowed on the podcast, but if you're watching this, you're
Did
not
you
allowed
see
on
the
the
Hawk
podcast.
Tuah girl got a $5 million fucking what would you call it?
You're acting like
Contract to
stupid
be on
white
Kick?
women don't just get money, okay? Like that's
No,
just how
I'm
the
just
world
saying,
works.
like, they don't get that much money. $5 million. This is more of like a Kick problem. Kick is just like throwing money anywhere to fucking. I don't. Is their
How
platform
do people
doing
even
that
use
badly?
Kick? Like I swear the only thing people would watch on that's like Aiden Ross, right?
Yeah, fucking Aiden Ross.
I can't think
and-
of a single other Kick streamer that's not like crashing their car into like the fucking side of the highway, right?
But like that's the fucking that's their style, isn't it? Isn't like Ice Poseidon shit on there now?
Ice Poseidon? I don't know what Ice Poseidon's up to.
Do you guys remember fucking Hamburger Andy?
Wasn't Ice
No,
Poseidon's
who's
entire
Hamburger
gimmick
Andy?
just
Oh
getting
my
doxxed,
God,
over
dude.
and over again?
It was this, yeah, fucking. It was also like fucking having a crew of retards, I think, or maybe not. Maybe
Did you
not.
wanna get into
Ice Poseidon, please feel free to defend yourself on the podcast. Fucking Hamburger Andy was this guy that fucking abandoned his wife and kids so that he could become one of Ice Poseidon's cronies, but he didn't let him. Like he left his entire life behind because he's like, I'm gonna make it big. I don't need you guys anymore.
It's like
And he
James
just
Cage
fucking
White.
got fucked.
Can we
I
talk
love
about
that.
He
James Cage White?
promised like if he fucking did some one second. He promised if he did some retard shit, he'd be allowed on the bus. And so fucking he goes up to the bus and he's like, "Hey guys, you know, it's time for me, like, come on, let me on the bus. Let me fucking participate in whatever Ice Poseidon bullshit is going on." And then he just like, "Oh no, dude, you can't." And as they leave, you can see his reflection in the bus fucking door, the glass door. He's just fucking staring, like wide-eyed.
That's
As they fucking drive off, like he's something like, but I ate the hamburger or some fucking stupid shit, and then he just gets abandoned there. It's just
That's so
sad.
funny.
I saw this thing
Oh
on
my
Twitter. I
God,
don't know
it's
if it's
so
real
funny,
or
dude.
not, but I saw like apparently Aiden Ross like told some guy to like scout out the fucking hurricane.
Yeah, like yeah.
And then like
he'll give
Aiden
him
Ross is like,
$500
no,
or
don't do it, be
something.
safe. And then the guy's like, but I'm already out here.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that's
it's
so
real or
fucking funny,
not.
dude.
Like, my Kick streamers are such good people. I would love to be one of them.
That's just the platform. People go on there to see some degenerate shit.
You know that one Kick streamer that's like selling literal like teenager nudes?
What?
that he gets like
I'm
on stream. He
unaware of
like goes
this.
on Omegle.
That's fucking
That is
Yeah,
crazy,
he
dude.
goes
Which
like
one
on
is it?
Omegle. I don't.
Who is it? When does he do these streams?
That's so
That's
true.
insane.
Yeah, he like
Fuck,
goes
dude,
on
that's gross.
Omegle, and then
Yeah.
he like get.
Omegle's down. He can't be using Omegle. What site is he using?
I don't know anymore, but like he just goes
Can
on
you
those
check?
sites. He goes on the sites and then he like gets people to like show their fucking
That's
titties and shit.
actually like
And then he
that's
goes
actually
into
disgusting.
no, he like censors it on stream, and then what he does is he goes to his Discord, and then you have to like do a subscription to get like the nudes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's like actually
That's
insane. He is
fucking
profiting off of
awesome,
like
dude.
actual.
How
like,
has he
CP.
not
It's
been
crazy.
arrested yet? Like,
I
genuine
don't know.
question.
I genuinely don't know.
That is like one of the most evil things I've heard.
Player's gonna play, man.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Gabe Tuah Podcast Discord invite if you want. If you want.
Yeah,
nudes.
yeah. You can pay to get like teenage nudes. if you want.
But you can pay to get nudes I took of myself when I was a teenager.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But Gabe, I have a question. Did it get bigger?
Mhm. No,
That's so sad. No.
I don't really want to talk about it. Welcome back to the Gabe Tuah
Welcome
Podcast.
back
I'm
to
your
the
host,
Gabe
Gabe.
Tuah Podcast.
What's up, guys? During the hurricane, we had to move stuff from like the patio to the garage just so like stuff wouldn't be like fucking flung around.
Yeah.
And my dad and I were just like, the grill probably doesn't need to be moved. We should move it anyway, just in case. Like for some reason, both of us were just like, yeah, we should do that. And then while we were doing that, I fucking crushed my big toe, and I smashed the fucking grill on it, and now it still fucking hurts. It's been like 4 days.
Yeah, it'll
Oh.
do that.
Is it like you gotta get that checked out?
I don't think it's broken because I can still move it.
When
It's
I
like, what is
was
it gonna do?
in,
It might be like
I
a
mean, is it
hairline
changing
fracture,
color a little
right?
bit?
It might be like
Yeah, I'm afraid it's a fracture, but that means I have to like skip fucking cardio and legs, which is I don't mind.
Oh, wow.
I was when I was.
Can we talk about all the
in
pieces of
fucking-
shit all over the floor, by the way?
What are you talking about?
Like in Among
What
Us,
are you
all
talking
the
about?
pieces of shit
Oh,
all over the floor. Oh my god. Anyway, so we have like a
When I
doormat
was
at my
12,
apartment.
I fucking-
Fuck you. I'm going
Okay,
first.
fuck you. Suck my dick.
We have a doormat at my apartment, right? And the first hurricane that hit us, right? It blew all the way off, fucking off, almost off like our floor, right? It, like I can like pull up a picture. It blew almost all the way off, and it was like hanging off the edge, and we're like, we almost
I
lost it
remember
that
that
day,
one.
right?
That's so
And then
fucking
this time it moved like a fucking half a meter. It moved nowhere. That's how you can tell that this hurricane blows and sucks. Our power didn't even go out.
Didn't like
It's so
six
funny
people
that this
die?
hurricane was like 10 times like
Stronger,
worse.
more dangerous, but it just
Yeah,
hit
that-
Tampa. It fucked Tampa.
Yeah, it just killed Tampa. That was it.
Here's a fun fact about hurricanes. If you go to South America, right? There's like
one.
okay, that's the first time I got an achievement of winning a game by completing all the tasks.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you look at a graph of like every hurricane to like hit in recorded history, there's like a tiny string of like 10 that has hit South America, which is really funny.
I probably smited them for all that shit they did to the just
what?
fucking Aztec curse probably.
Where was Jonestown? I don't know why I'm thinking about this. Like, where was Jonestown?
Fucking East Coast, probably somewhere around oh man, I should know this. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Where was the original colony?
I don't know, man.
Which one was it? Fuck. It's not what, dude. I'm
Why don't
cooked.
you Google it, man? Why don't you just Google it?
Yeah,
You were
I'm
talking about
trying to,
how,
but
how
I'm
people
doing
people
my
like
task.
Googling things.
I'm doing my tasks. Well, I didn't talk about it on the podcast, so you have no proof.
Okay, well now you are. You basically just admitted to doing that, dude. You didn't plead the
Well,
fifth.
I'm doing the podcast.
What do you take
so-
the
Didn't plead the
Jonestown
fifth,
really
Kool-Aid,
be-
Gabe? What do you
didn't
take the
plead the fifth.
Jonestown Kool-Aid?
You're like, can the co-host please search that up?
The co-host is recording the footage,
Oh, it
man.
just fucking killed me. The dickhead.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm gonna cast protection on him. Ah,
god. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you in Among Us. I'm gonna kill you. I'm the imposter.
This is way too late. I'm so tired, dude.
Dude, listen, man. We haven't gotten to 1 hour yet. You gotta keep going.
Oh my god, why are we doing an hour?
Because the last
This
That's
is
how long like
miserable.
podcasts are, aren't it?
Yeah, podcasts are usually pretty long. You think we're gonna do like a 20-minute like special episode podcast?
It's quality over quantity,
Like,
man.
dude, can we like do like a guest tier list at the end of this? Like, how good the
Okay.
podcast was with the guest. I think the first podcast gets like a D. It kind of blew. I think this one's okay.
Whatever,
This one's
man.
way better than the first one. I think having three people. I think we gotta do 3 people going forward. I'm not gonna lie.
True.
I think 2 people sucks.
How do I? Am I?
Do you think 4
How do you
people
do
is like
this
too
fucking fast?
chaotic?
I don't know. We could try it, but we need like.
You should
2
do like a
people.
little community poll if you have access to that, and be
I do
like,
have
should we
access
have
to
4
it.
people?
I don't know why I have access to it. I have like 16 subscribers, but I have access to that feature.
Yeah, I know. I think they probably just rolled it out to anybody that's like uploaded videos. But I think my favorite part about that is that community posts really do just get recommended to random ass people.
I know. Like people who've never seen them before, like you before, you just get your community post.
Yeah.
How many community posts have you rolled out?
Like 3.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, you guys want to see more Osu videos, fighting games, or drawing? I like doing this one, by the way, guys. I like doing art, and then like fucking 2% voted art, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna get art views. I'm sorry, man. You just gotta post Yomi Hustle until
Art
you
is
die.
fucking boring, man.
You gotta post Yomi
I'm
Hustle
sorry,
until the
man.
day you die.
You have to post Yomi Hustle until it starts getting boring again, but you've already kind of locked that in as your thing, so you just get no views ever again. That's what happened to like half of the Spelunky 2 like YouTubers.
There's small
Like, there's a
YouTubers?
giant fucking yeah, there was like when it came out, Spelunky 2 had like people getting millions of views and people just fucking like full pivoted into the game.
I didn't know it was that big.
Try to
of a
get all the
game.
fucking like it was pretty big. I mean, Spelunky 2 is kind of a big deal.
I feel like it's
Spelunky
more
is, like,
relevant
one
to
of
like
the main games.
Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah,
though. Like,
Minecraft
YouTubers.
I think
are the
every
ones who
Minecraft
fall the
YouTuber
fuck
that
off
switched to like
because they-
another game like kept getting like millions of views, but everyone who stuck with Minecraft, like during like its like down era, like fucking they got fucked. They got fucked so hard. Just like look at Sunday, he's like uploading farting in Among Us like episode 200. He's getting like millions of views, right? And you look at like actual like Minecraft YouTubers that kept uploading Minecraft, like I don't know, Bayesian Canadian. He gets like 20k views and that's like quit. Even like putting Dream in his thumbnails, like he gets nothing, right?
Oh, man.
It makes me sad because like his
What
content
was your
is actually
favorite old
better.
age fucking yeah? Which one
Minecraft
was your
YouTuber?
favorite back in the day?
I'm gonna be real. Back in the day, I was like in 2012. I was just a Skydo's Minecraft watcher. There's no way I can watch his content.
Same.
Now. It's so gig as shit. Technoblade was so good. And like,
Does he
the
still
modern-
make content? I
Skydo's
thought he
Minecraft?
just
No,
fucking like.
he's actually no.
Isn't he like? Isn't he like a goddamn
recently.
cult leader?
I looked into it kind of recently. He doesn't make content on YouTube, but he has this fuck ass website where he posts videos and you have to like pay to get access to them. And like, didn't he like he did like some fuck ass?
What,
shit.
he has a fucking OnlyFans?
Not an OnlyFans. It's not like he. It's just regular videos, but you have to pay to get access to them.
That would be beautiful if he
Dumb,
had an
dude.
OnlyFans.
This guy does
Can't believe
Minecraft. You know,
Markiplier
like he
has
had
an
an entire
OnlyFans,
like
man.
thing where like he like had issues with like shitting the bed because of his like eating disorder. That was the entire thing.
That's insane.
What eating
That
disorder?
is
Is he, like,
Minecraft's,
only
like-
eat fucking bacon?
Like a lot of YouTubers, I'd like to be because they just get money easily. I would not want to be Sky does Minecraft. Like other than like getting views on Minecraft, like his life looks like it fucking sucks.
fucking isn't he like evil?
Yeah, he's evil.
Are we ignoring the fact that he's like genuinely a bad guy?
He's a bad fucking guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know what? He made good
Yeah, he
Minecraft
probably
videos
got
in
fucking cursed by
2012.
God. Every time he shit the bed. That's just fucking. That's part of the penance he's got to pay.
Here's some old ass YouTube beef. There's like beef between him and KSI back in like 2016, and they like released diss tracks on each other. And like Sky's Minecraft's like, oh my god, this is a 2000 IQ bait. I got my ex to go into KSI's thing so I can get custody of my child. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel
Honestly,
so
that is
bad for
kinda, like,
Sky's
huge,
child.
man.
I feel so bad for Sky's child.
Yeah.
Alright, one more.
I mean, to be fair, he probably has all kinds of tricks. Like fucking. If I was a kid and I was getting raised by a Minecraft YouTuber, like. All
I
you have to
can't
do is
wait
like,
for all
hey
these
dad,
YouTube children
how do
to
I
grow
get
up."
girls my age? And he'd like be a professional.
That's
you know?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
I still love that
He'd
fucking
start giving
post.
me their numbers. He'd be like, I have someone I can hook you up
Oh,
with.
you know, like Mango's child is like 12 years old now.
That's crazy. That's actually insane.
I don't know like why he had like a child when he was like 20 and like his job was fucking playing Melee, but
Yeah,
you know what?
Melee. Dude was
Whatever.
just. I mean, he is like one of the most profitable streamers now. So
Not one of the
I
most
feel like
profitable streamers. No, he's one of the
not
most
one of the
profitable.
most profitable, but enough to like live.
Yeah, enough to live.
Yeah. I still
HBox
love
is
that
actually
post where
pretty
it's like,
fucking profitable. Like he makes so much.
I
He's,
know.
he's
I
just
The
haven't
like
moment you turn
followed
13, you enter
fucking
like Smash.
Smash for years, dude. Like, how's my goat ally doing?
uh. mm,
I hate to
to be
break it
I
to you,
love
man,
Ally,
but he
man. He's like
loves
my
people his
favorite.
age.
Oh
most people his
no.
age. Captain Zach is
When
just
I
like
heard the
he
when
took
I
a lot of
saw
people down with him.
the
He took a lot of people down with him. Poor Captain Zach. Actually, he was kind of an asshole, but whatever.
He was like a pretty big dickhead, yeah.
yeah, wasn't he like also not a great person either?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
For someone who was a minor, it's insane that he was able to like
get away with so much.
get away with so much, yeah. It's also kind of crazy that he was the first move, which still doesn't take any responsibility off of the adult. Like the
Yeah.
adult, you're supposed to say no in that situation.
You really are. But
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
Nairo, like people are like Nairo's like, no, he forced me to, and then you see like go back and there's tweets of them like publicly flirting, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
man.
Like that does not look forced, man. It looks like you're a pedophile, dog.
And the crazy part is he has a
Damn.
platform again, and people just believed him. Like he
I
is still
know.
streaming, and I'm like, bro, what do you mean?
Crazy to me.
And Ally, I don't know the whole situation with him, but he's like he went away and he stayed away, and that's like good. That's good, honestly.
Fair enough.
I preach forgiveness, man. You would too
Why
if
is
you
such an
saw
ally
him
glazer?
fucking-
Like genuinely, like why that guy? Like who
I
cared?
thought
It's
he
'cause
was
played, like,
so
Mario?
cool back in the day. I used to watch him fucking play Snake, and I was like, "Oh my god, I want to be just like him when I get older," and I did.
Who's your favorite top Smash Ultimate player other than like I don't know MK Leo? You can't say MK Leo.
Fucking the only Smash players I liked were Ally and Nero.
Nairo.
Dude, you
Oh
just have
my
good taste.
God.
What about Zero, man? Do you like Zero?
I don't want to say anything because I feel like I have like a cursed touch. Like whoever I
Well,
say
Zero's already
is
a
a
pedophile,
Minecraft
man. You're
fucking.
good. You're
Yeah,
good.
Zero's
Oh,
already
okay.
fucking-
But if I say that I like him, he's gonna come out and be like, Captain Zach forced me.
No, well, he forced a minor to masturbate with ice.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Like she was 14, he was 19. Man, God.
No. It's hard.
And then like
I
the
can't
entire
imagine being
my
like
favorite part.
fresh into high school and fresh out of high school, like in college.
My
Yeah.
favorite part of that entire arc was like Hungry Box. Everybody's like, yeah, Hungry Box, you cheated on your girlfriend. He's like, yeah, I did. Sorry. And then the people are like, okay, you know what? You're not a pedophile. You're all good. And they never brought it up again.
Lesser of two evils.
Really, honestly, that like if that happened at any other era, like he'd be like cooked, right? He'd be cooked as shit. But this is
I'm
the
surprised
era
that
where
fucking a
everybody's
Smash
like
player could
pedophiles.
get a girlfriend, not fucking two.
No,
Jesus.
they get them. They're just half their age.
Yeah, they get them and they get them good, dude.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They make
What does
those
Haunt
moves.
do? Yeah,
Wait, you dead?
I'm haunting you, dude.
You're dead?
Oh yeah, I
What?
died, man.
You die.
I got killed. I got killed big time.
Okay. Okay, man. Airman's doing.
What do you
Airman's
guys
doing
think
great
about like the
grades.
new era of video game movies?
Video game movies? I don't
Yeah.
really like most of them. Like they're just kind of there. Like
They were there when they started. They were dog ass, and
now
now
they're
they're
just like
just
mid.
ass.
They're just mid. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I don't think I've
the
seen
Five
a
Nights at
single
Freddy's
modern
movie was
one.
not good.
it was
It
funny.
wasn't.
It was funny. Okay.
It was hilarious because
Like,
I
I
liked the
enjoyed
fucking
watching
little
it.
cake,
I
yeah.
genuinely enjoyed watching it, but man,
Honestly, the best thing about it is that fucking now we're gonna have like what a Five Nights at Freddy's ride at
I think
Universal,
the Sonic
right?
ones were
Something like that.
aggressively mid.
so we probably won't, but there is a possibility because they do have the rights to Five Nights at Freddy's now, and I would love to see one.
Dude, if fucking having like Five Nights at Freddy's, just anything at Universal Studios would be fucking awesome,
That'd be so
to be
good.
honest.
That'd be so funny, dude.
Like it doesn't even need to be a ride. It could just be like some bullshit, and like we would like eat it up, right?
No, there was like
Yeah.
a little thing where they were showing the animatronics, like the animatronic models I think it was in California.
Yeah, it was.
For Halloween
I
Horror
remember I
Nights.
was gonna go there, but then I just ended up not. It was before the movie. They just had a bunch of the animatronics out, and we're like, "Look at this!" And everyone's like, "Oh my god, this movie isn't gonna be just mid."
Oh
Then
my
it was
god,
just like mid.
it was just mid. It is what it is. Yeah, that is
I
honestly.
mean,
I really hope there's like a Five Nights at Freddy's ride at some point.
What if it's like the
That'd be
best
so
ride? It's
funny.
better than Velocicoaster. What would you
If
do?
it was better than Velocicoaster, I would be glazing that shit, man.
And then
if
you're
there
like,
was a Five Nights at Freddy's
you
ride,
come
I
home
would
to
purposely
your
try to
parents,
get
you're like, you
myself
guys,
killed
you
on
gotta
it.
believe me. The Five Nights at Freddy's ride is better than Velocicoaster, and your parents are like, okay, son, go to bed now.
No, whatever, man.
But it's so good, man! Oh my god, the fucking top hat! Oh my god, the negative G's! It's so
It
peak.
feels like the cupcake jumps right at you, man.
There's an upside down
crazy.
air stall, man.
That was
Oh my
so
God.
far away from him.
I can't believe. Oh, he left.
It's
Honestly,
okay.
good for him.
We're 50 minutes in. We can end it now. We can end the podcast.
Well, do you want to do an outro or something?
What outro will we even do? Like, do you think we did an outro last time? We just fucking like left the Risk of Rain game.
We could have our outro be us playing Risk of Rain for another hour.
Yeah, you definitely want to do that. You're not sleepy as shit. Anyway, guys, that
I'm
was the Gabe
hungry
Tuah
as shit.
podcast. Thank you for coming on today, Connell. And yeah, next
No
episode
problem,
we're
man.
Thanks for
getting
your
on.
time.
We're getting on Kevin